History remembers perfection, but it often forgets the mind that made it possible. When people speak of Egypt's fourth dynasty, they usually speak of Khufu, the builder of the Great Pyramid, the symbol of architectural mastery. But before Khufu, there was Sneferu, and without Sneferu, perfection would never have existed. Sneferu was not simply a king. He was an experimenter, a risk-taker, a ruler willing to fail so others could succeed. He oversaw the transformation of pyramid design itself, from stepped forms to smooth, true pyramids, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Mitem, the bent pyramid, the red pyramid, each one different, each one a lesson. Sneferu didn't inherit a blueprint. He created one. He moved burial chambers into masonry, shifted passages above bedrock, invented solutions where none existed, and in doing so, he quietly changed history. Yet one structure from his reign remains almost invisible, ignored, overlooked, not because it lacks importance, but because it is small. Hidden within the bent pyramid complex is a modest subsidiary pyramid, and this pyramid may be the missing link, a bridge between father and son, between experimentation and perfection. It looks familiar, almost like a miniature Great Pyramid, prototype, a rehearsal, a whisper of what was coming. And today, on Silent History, we uncover its story. This little-known pyramid sits just south of the bent pyramid at Dahshur. It was entered long ago, measured, mapped, yet even today, its purpose remains uncertain. Many believe it was built at the very end of Sneferu's reign, just before Khufu began his great work at Giza. And when you compare their layouts, the connection becomes impossible to ignore. In 2013, the ACEA project entered the pyramid once more. Their photographs finally allowed us to truly walk its interior. But the story begins much earlier. The first known plan of its passages was drawn in the 1860s, later published in the 19th century. Pioneers like Flinders Petrie came next, but the entrance was blocked. The interior remained silent. In the mid-20th century, the pyramid was cleared again. Tragically, much of the research was lost forever. Later excavations uncovered fragments, pottery, architectural features, and most importantly, a decorated stela. It depicted Sneferu himself. There was no doubt, this pyramid belonged to him. The exterior, like its larger neighbors, the pyramid was built from local limestone, but it was once beautifully cased, with fine white stone. Its base measured 100 cubits across. The slope matched the red pyramid. Its casing stones were laid horizontally. These details matter. They tell us when it was built, late in Sneferu's reign, after lessons had been learned. Today, the structure is weathered, neglected, but its importance remains immense. The interior, the passages are masterfully constructed. Although much of the system lies below ground, nothing is cut into bedrock. Instead, a trench was carved first. Then masonry was built inside it. This alone speaks volumes. The entrance lies on the north face, perfectly aligned. The descending corridor is steep, smooth, carefully dressed. Notches in the floor eased the descent. At its end, the path changes direction. Now it rises, and this is where things become interesting. The ascending passage grows taller. Suddenly, just like the Great Pyramid, above, plug blocks were stored, massive stones meant to seal the passage forever. 2 of them still remain, frozen in time, grooves in the floor, holes in the walls, evidence of a complex locking system, one designed to work once and never be undone. Was it purely functional? Or does something still lie hidden below? The chamber. At the end lies a small chamber, tiny by pyramid standards, yet beautifully crafted. The corbelled ceiling rises gracefully, stone after stone, perfectly placed. The workmanship rivals any 4th dynasty monument. The room is made entirely of limestone, neatly cut, tightly fitted. A red guideline runs around the walls. This meaning remains unknown, But one feature changes everything. The shaft. In the southeastern corner, a vertical shaft descends beneath the floor. It is cleanly cut, carefully built, not the work of robbers. Its bottom has never been fully explored. Was it meant to hide something? A ritual deposit? A secret chamber? We don't know, but history offers clues. In other pyramids, important spaces were concealed beneath floors, hidden, sealed, forgotten. Could this pyramid hold the same secret? Purpose. So what was this pyramid for? Too small for a burial? Perhaps. But space alone is not proof. A sarcophagus could fit, snugly, but securely. Others believe it held royal symbols, or ritual objects, or even a child of the king. The truth is simple. We do not yet know, and that uncertainty is what makes it powerful. A blueprint for Giza. Inside this pyramid we find a descending passage, an ascending passage, plug blocks, a gallery, a great step, a terminal chamber. Sound familiar? It should. The Great Pyramid follows the same logic. Scaled up, refined, perfected. This small structure may have been the test, the final experiment, before the greatest monument on Earth was built. So, then this pyramid is not minor at all. It is essential. Modern changes. Recently, the interior was modified for tourism. Railings added. Floors covered. Safety improved. But knowledge lost. Important details are now hidden from view, perhaps forever. And with that, future research may never happen. Final thoughts. This forgotten pyramid came first. Carried the ideas, the risks, the lessons. And those lessons became the Great Pyramid. Before Khufu's perfection, there was Sneferu's courage. History should remember both. This is silent history, and sometimes, the smallest monuments tell the biggest truths.